Welcome to the Tech Data Azure video series. My name is Sean Taylor. I'm a Microsoft Solutions Architect in the UK. In this particular video we're going to be looking at part 2 of the site-to-site VPN creation. So in the previous video we created the appropriate objects within the Azure subscription. What we're now going to do is we're now going to configure the on-premise server in order to be able to connect into those objects. So you may have noticed that the previous videos have been done on server 1. We're now on our gateway server. I've logged into my Azure subscription. The objects, the TD tenant 1 virtual network is there within the dashboard. We are actually going to go to the virtual network dashboard itself. We can see that we have the Azure objects, and presently that is in a disconnected state from the on-premise solution, but we do have a public IP address. So what we're going to do is we're going to configure the edge device to create a VPN into Azure. Now if you're lucky enough to have one of the supported devices, you will be able to download a script. Alternatively, manual configuration will be available on the vast majority of devices. So I'm going to use Microsoft because we have a routing and remote access server running Windows Server 2012 R2. So we're going to do this via script. So I am going to save that to my desktop, and if we just close that one and minimize that one, that is our script. We're just going to rename that because this is a PowerShell script. And once it's been renamed, we're going to run that with PowerShell, and this is going to configure the routing and remote access services, so it's going to enable it and configure it with the appropriate connection object to allow us to link to the Azure subscription. This will take about 5 minutes or so. So the script has run successfully. What we now need to do is go and configure routing and remote access services. So within Server Manager dashboard, you'll see that the script has added the remote access service. So we should be able to go in and look at remote access management. Okay, so select the VPN, open the RAS console. What we should see within our gateway is there will be a network interface for that public IP address, and you can see from there that we have a demand dial connection which is enabled and is connected. So that appears that our routing and remote access server on-premise has been able to link into the Azure subscription. So we need to go back into Azure, and we can see that that VPN connection, which was previously in a disconnected state, is now connected. So we have the Azure subscription communicating with the on-premise solution, which uses the on-premise DNS server, which is sometimes referred to as bring your own DNS. We can see that we've not moved a great deal of data as of yet, but this is a site-to-site VPN fully configured and set up using Microsoft's routing and remote access services solution. And we will be using this in later videos when it comes to connecting services from on-premise to Microsoft Azure.